Hi, I'm Don Feeney. I am a Dakota County Master Gardener, and we are here at the Dodge Nature Center Teaching Garden in West St. Paul. For those of you who aren't familiar with Dodge Nature Center, it's a privately run, nonprofit nature center in West St. Paul that was established way back in 1964. And the center hosts students of all ages. And just in terms of school children, in a normal year, which obviously 2021 and 2020 have not been, they will have visits from close to 70,000 school children every year in a very wide variety of programs. They do your typical natural history courses on things like insects and aquatic biology, and they also have a working demonstration farm with numerous farm animals. And as part of the farm and for the farm education programs, the Master Gardeners have set up a garden where we grow a lot of the common and not so common edible crops, so that the school children who come here, who very often don't know any more about food other than it comes from a grocery store, can get an understanding of how their food actually grows and where it comes from. They are astounded to learn in many cases that something like a potato or a carrot actually grows in the ground. And we are set up so that when a school group or a summer camp comes in here for a tour, we can actually give them things to eat. They can pick a cherry tomato and eat it right here in the field, and which is something that so many of these kids never had any idea that you could actually do. And it is a tremendous learning experience. We've organized the garden by the different parts of the plant that you can eat. So that way the Nature Center staff can incorporate kind of a botany lesson as well. Plants have leaves and they have roots, and here's what they do. And then we eat all these parts. Like we can grow cabbage. You see, well, here are plants where you eat the leaves, or lettuce. We have some herbs where they can smell, they can get a sense of have all the different smells that are associated with these plants. We have things like cauliflower and broccoli and edible flowers where they can eat the flowers. Fruit, tomatoes and squash and cucumbers and melons. Even the stem, Swiss chard, kohlrabi, where you eat the stem. Root plants, carrots, onions, potatoes, and then seeds, things like beans and peas. We also grow wheat, oats, corn. So students are very surprised to learn that they can actually eat grass. This has been a Master Gardener project. I believe now we are in our 4th year. And this year we have a crew of 8 Master Gardeners who come out and maintain this. But it is so gratifying to see the Dodge staff come through here with classes and students and watch the looks on their faces as they get the experience of some very hands-on learning that they're just not going to get anywhere else.
Marcia Knittig. Being at this garden is full circle for me because I was a volunteer at Dodge in the late 70s, and I am now an emeritus Master Gardener. And working here in the garden is an important part of the farm tour here, so that we not only show the kids where the eggs come from, but we can show them where the potatoes come from too.
We want, no matter what stage in the season a class comes through, we want to be able to see things.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Lowinger, and I'm an intern here at Dakota County Master Gardeners program. And I enjoy working with all these great people here at the site. This is a peaceful environment with the chickens and the sheep and horses.
I like the program, and I like being out here with Master Gardeners doing this work.
Well, my name is Mia Kammeier-Mueller, and I'm an intern this year. I chose this one mostly because Don was just really enthusiastic in describing this, and I have my own vegetable garden that I'd really like to grow better, so I'm learning a lot from my own, and I really wanted to become a Master Gardener for a long time, and this year COVID actually worked in my favor, so I could do it online, and I'm really learning a lot. And the other interns and the Master Gardeners here are just really all so nice and helpful, and teaching me about stuff that they know, and hopefully next year my own vegetable garden will be a little bit more organized and better.
Especially because it has a kind of Sputnik look to it.
Yeah, it's
You know,
a pretty
so
awesome
again-
plant.
The great thing about being in this garden is seeing community people, but also the background. The sound of horses' hooves, sheep and lambs, and making their respective noises, and also the roosters, especially in the early morning hours. It's just a joy to be here. Basically meet once a week after we've got most of the planting in. We're just maintaining it.
Thanks for inviting us to the Dodge Nature Center
Teaching garden.
teaching garden.
And a pretty amazing range of projects that people can do. And I have to think that no matter what your gardening interests happen to be, there's going to be a project there that suits you.
And I like that you just mentioned a new native plant project that could be done right here.
We've had some discussions with the Dodge staff about potentially creating some plantings of native plants, particularly along the entry areas, as a welcome to the Nature Center.
Good. So thank you very much.